Benvenuti a questo nuovo episodio da Giulia La Guardia. Se trovate il contenuto utile o interessante, vi invitiamo a iscrivervi al canale, lasciare un like e condividere il video. Il vostro supporto è fondamentale per continuare a crescere e offrire contenuti di qualità. Non esitate a lasciare un commento, ci fa piacere conoscere la vostra opinione. In grafica è il riepilogo della carriera del nostro giocatore.
This is how you get ready for one of the top teams in the league.
Let's be positivity.
How do you stay centered with everything happening around you? And everything happening around this game, especially in light of recent comments.
What comments, Xander?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
Check it out. What do you say to that?
Nothing. Xander. Talk is cheap. Winning is priceless. Let's see what he has to say after 48 minutes.
Be a buzz in the building tonight.
He's not ready.
MP, what's up, man?
Ronnie, what's good?
I'm here for tryouts.
Oh, right. You're here for the dance and for the hot top show. Yeah, look, my man, what you want to do is talk to that lady over there.
No. The team.
What you mean team, Ronnie?
The team. This team.
They don't have tryouts in the NBA, Ronnie.
Hey, look, I know it's unusual, but I showed the GM my tape, and he said I should come in for a tryout. I'm supposed to meet him here. He's just running a little late.
Right, you're friends with the GM.
Yeah, man, he DM'd me on social media, said he was my biggest fan, and we got to talking.
Right. Yeah, I think you're getting pranked, bro.
Why do you think I'm getting pranked? He's got a profile picture and everything. It's definitely him.
Wait, aren't you like 40 years old or something like
What?
that?
No, but check out the sweet jumper.
Whew.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was an experience. That was a, what'd you call it? A jumper. That was it.
All I know is it's a bucket.
Yeah, it was a changing opportunity. What's up with Rebirth this year? I heard there's big changes coming.
Yeah, you heard right. Rebirth's got 4 levels now. The higher Rebirth level you unlock, the higher badge levels you start with on Rebirth saves. Plus, you get a boost badge progression and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Oh, that sounds fire. Like, yeah, man. You still should. Ronnie, how long have you been here?
Just 4.5 hours.
Ronnie, go home. Spend time with your family. Just give it up.
Man, you're just jealous that someone as handsome and successful as me could be also an elite baller.
Ooh, yeah, you just did that. I can't unsee it. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Good luck with the tryouts.
Thanks, I guess. Don't hate the player, though. Hate the game.
Hey, girl, hey. What's up, 2K community? It's your girl, Boom Boom, and you're watching NBA 2K TV. We are back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In honor of the WNBA season this week, we have an interactive special. You'll notice some extra VC up for grabs, so listen up.
All questions and the VC you receive for correct answers are presented by Coach.
Okay, let's go with some WNBA trivia. Which WNBA team won the most games during the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it the Lynx, the Aces, the Dream, or the Mercury?
Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like
From the wing, and she gets it.
Are you ready for some top plays? Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, and today we're spotlighting your State Farm top assists. Let's see who's sharing the ball in style. Roll 'em. Your first dime is dispensed by Jamma in the rec. All right, game tied. Uses the pogo to make their shot a no-go.
Right here at the team practice facility, and things have changed a bit for 2K26.
Ah, yes they have, Alexis. On one court, you have the ability to run scrimmages with your teammates at any time. Practice plays, learn tendencies, and get a general feel for your NBA team when the stakes aren't so high. And of course, earn some my points for your troubles.
Sounds good to me. And what about the other court, though?
Ah, that's a good question, Alexis. The other court is where you work on drills to upgrade your badges. But now, instead of a direct upgrade, you'll earn temporary badge accelerators that progress them at a higher rate for the next few games.
But that's not just in NBA games, right?
Ah, that's right. It applies to wherever you play next in my career.
Because practice makes perfect, whether you're hooping in the city or dominating in the NBA.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Up next, the Kings taking on the Thunder. For the Sacramento Kings, a 1-2 record to begin the season. They want to get back to 500. Thunder, Kings, just moments away, right after this. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. And for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. And for all the talk of parity and a different champion every year, Shams, the Thunder might have something to say about that.
They're gonna
Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Sacramento also making some changes. Monk comes in for Levine, and MP subbed in for Schroeder. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, and MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league, because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf And this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
And time now to go courtside with Ali LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Ali. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
BA, NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Here's Monk. That one falls.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. SGA passes to Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Murray. Back to SGA. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP inside. Watched by Wallace. Offensive rebound. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Wiggins against Sabonis. 6 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Back to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 7 points in the game. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Holmgren is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso, then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Wallace misses. Kings trail by 5. Shams, it would seem the Kings are one of those teams in danger of being stuck in the middle. Where do they go from here?
Brian, the West is so tough, and just think about it. After the Kings made the playoffs in 2023, after they snapped that 16-year playoff drought, things have just trended the other way. And now they're left scratching and clawing their way to stay in the mix. They have some talent, they have some draft capital. Let's see what they can do in the vaunted West.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Thunder. City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Joe's checked in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. DeRozan comes in for Saric. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And MP subbed in for Monk. Inside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Ellis passes to MP. Work in the interior, MP! And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Joe with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Sorber. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound by Sacramento.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I gotta go. I gotta get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources, and you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
No one near him, and that's good for 2. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
MP. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Dort, the pass to SGA. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Outside Schroeder. Back to DeRozan. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the floor.
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, Kings. Is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Kings also making a change. MP's checked in. On the court for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. MP is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Caruso outside. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
MP shot is off. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 1.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Caruso with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Caruso misses.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
MP, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP against SGA. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wallace. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. There's the triple. Fires the 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside for SGA. 3-pointer, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
MP, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Kings trail by 5. Outside Monk. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Murray brings the double. Pass to SGA. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's MP. Back to Monk. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Monk's got 10 points in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Thunder, up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Schroeder to tie it up. Dives for it. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Left side Schroeder. Back to MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Charge against Williams. Toward outside. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Saric. Sacramento passing it around. MP outside. MP going to work down low.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And here's Caruso outside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the 2nd of 4 games total on the road for them. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Schroeder. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Caruso. Sacramento also making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Saric. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Zach LaVine in for MP. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
As outsiders watching the games, we don't know what players are thinking, feeling. There are nights every year where, for whatever reason, the team just looks flat. The juice isn't there. Did it feel that way today for you?
I don't like that term, Dom. Flat always sounds like an excuse to me. We lined up across from the other team, and they walked away with the win. We'll bounce back.
I'm sure you will, MP. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
Dominic, thank you very much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
I'll take one from Ms. Harkin.
MP, earlier today, you guys were kind of called out for being seen as an easy W by a team you've identified through your social media content as one of the top teams in the league.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true? Or do you see that more as gamesmanship? Maybe an opponent trying to get in your guys' heads?
I don't really care. I don't mean to sound disrespectful to you, ma'am, but we lost, period. Whether teams actually think we're an easy dub or it's something they say to get us in our feelings, the only response that means anything is winning. So I got nothing else to say about that or anything else.
All right, thanks, MP. I have a
Now
question.
MP, right here, MP. Here we go, right here.
I have the best question.
Grazie per aver guardato il video. Il tuo supporto fa davvero la differenza, quindi metti un like per l'algoritmo, un commento per il cuore e un'iscrizione per restare insieme in questa avventura. Ti aspetto al prossimo video.